I gotta tell y'all about what happened last night too. I forgot about that. I feel like it's important to mention for the realities of prep and being honest with your coach. So on show day, Caleb was like spotting me on stage all day, like, you know, squeeze glue, blah, 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 blah. Then we get to the overall. This shit's funny. We get to the overall, and I like immediately pick up this cue. Caleb is not fucking talking to me. Day 3 at HEB this week because your boy's an idiot. And prep brain, honestly, I don't even think it's prep brain. I think I'm just eating more food than I thought I would this week. I bought so far 5 pounds of beef, I think. I had a pound. I bought 3, so 4. I need probably 2 more to get through this week. I also need more berries. I didn't buy enough. I'm eating like 180 grams a day, which a container is probably like 2 days worth, and I only bought 1 container yesterday, so that was done with me. I need spinach. And yeah, so I'm gonna go grab that real quick. Just thought I'd share. This is the reality of bodybuilding. You buy some food, then you don't buy enough food, so you gotta come back 3 times in the week just to pick up more food. So welcome to bodybuilding.
Yo. What is up, YouTube? It is Friday. It means we're 2 weeks and like a little over half a day. So we're back on stage again. I am almost to Dallas right now. I'm headed to my parents' house. Well, hold on. I'm headed to destination to get my lift in, and then I'm gonna head to my parents' house to help them out tonight, tomorrow all day, and then I'm gonna drive back tomorrow. They have been in the process of moving out of their old house and getting it ready for renters and getting settled into their new house. I've been helping at their new house a lot. I haven't since I started prep, I should say, back at the beginning of the year. But this will be the first time this year that I'm coming up so that I can go and help. I'm trying to get all their stuff out of their old place that just didn't need to go over yet. And then they got a couple walls they want to get painted. So I just told my dad, hey, if you need help, I'm coming up. He said, I don't need help. I said, well, it sounds like you need help, so I'm coming to help because I think it'll help you go faster. So I'm going to do that. Before we do that, I'm going to go to destination, like I said. I wanted to get my lift in, and I also didn't want to hit traffic, so I'm going to make it to destination right at 4, which is really, really nice. Because honestly, Friday traffic, I was afraid hitting it coming out of Houston or getting into Dallas. Missed both, it seems so far, knock on wood. I'm going to hopefully run into Caleb and talk a little bit to him. I haven't seen him since after the show, but yeah, hopefully we can get him on camera and just talk a little bit, because I feel like there were some cool moments with him, and then there was one funny moment that I had in the overall when I heard him yelling for his client. Anyways, if I run into Caleb, I'll tell you that story, because I don't even think he really knows what happened, but yeah, anyways, so I'm going to eat the last of my pre-workout. We're about 25 minutes out from destination now, and I'll check in with you in a bit. So I just got here, and I actually saw Caleb is in the posing room, but actually he's walking out now as I think I'm saying that, so probably doesn't even matter. I was going to joke, talk to him real quick, but we'll see what he's doing after I get through with this set. Yeah. Oh, I should have gone. Fuck Caleb, damn it. He's dipping out. Sorry. This means we can focus on this lift, get out of here and get to my parents' house like we're supposed to do. Anyway, so not a bad thing. I just wanted to be out with him, really. So. Okay, let's call me. Yo. Probably like 45 minutes or so. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. I poked my head around the corner and I saw you in there, and I was like, I'm not gonna interrupt. And then I saw you walking out. And I'm like, okay, I'll wait until he's like away from his client. And then like I turned around and I was like, oh shit, I think he left. So I texted you. But no worries. I was gonna record today, but I had a funny story from today. I was trying to get on camera too because I hadn't talked to you about it. So yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay, yeah. I mean, I say I'll be 45 minutes, but I'm probably gonna end up being here longer, I'm sure. So yeah, I know I will. All right. Yeah, bye. So he just called and he was like, hey man, I left. Jess showed up, so I walked in with his girlfriend Jess, and we were both talking because she's in prep. She looks really good. And he was like, oh, I didn't even know Jess was coming. She didn't tell me. Then she calls me as we're driving away, and it's like, oh yeah, I saw Tyler on the way in. It's definitely on prep brain too. And so he was just saying, he's like, I gotta go run and grab sushi with her, and then I'll be back. And I'm like, I just saw that works. I say I'll be here 45 minutes, probably longer.
Man, weight feels real heavy today. My back is still sore from Monday. Did I train? No, Tuesday. Which, to be honest, Tuesday to today, I shouldn't still be sore. That means I went too hard on Tuesday when I did my last back lift. So I need to chill a little bit. Also, I do need to add in just a little bit of hamstring. So I'll probably do like laying curl, seated curl. And if they I don't remember. It's been a while. I used to remember here, but I don't remember if they have like a standing leg curl variation. I always like using that as a finisher. Go low weight, really control the movement and the squeeze. I just feel like standing, you like have to be really poised in the movement. So we'll see. But check it out. Also, I'm already sweating like a biatch, and I just got done on pullover. This is my second set here. So I don't think it's going to take a whole lot today, honestly. Oh, man. Things feel real heavy today. Real fucking heavy. That's crazy. I feel like my arm's shaking right now. So I need to chill just a little bit. Whew. I need to stand up. I'm shaking too much. I gotta tell y'all about what happened last night too. I forgot about that. I feel like it's important to mention for the realities of prep and being honest with your coach. So last night, after my PM cardio, my unprescribed PM cardio, the last 2 days have had a really bad blood sugar crash at like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock when I'm doing that PM cardio. And one of those that I'm very hyper aware of, like when my blood sugar is getting low, like just in the regular season, off season, I mean, because I don't know. There's just something I've always been aware. Like I can feel the changes. It's like kind of how when you're really hungry and you eat food and you can feel it changing in your body. I had that same sensation, but the opposite. Like it was leaving my body. So when I was finishing my cardio, ate my last meal. It was a little early, maybe like right at 9, normally 8 or 9:30. So it wasn't crazy, but it was enough that when I don't even know what machine I want to use right now. It's fucking wild. When I want like a unilateral. Hold on. Okay, let's use the same cable. Anyways, so I was feeling that blood sugar crush, ate my meal, and then I was so hungry before I went to bed. I ate the rest of the sleeve of rice cakes. There was 4 in there, and it was one of those that, do I think that's going to break me? Hell no. But I think that it was important enough to mention to David that I did it because I feel like it's my body telling me something. I just got out of a show. I ate food. I came off that food, and I've looked great all week. My weight has been consistent, even this morning after eating those extra rice cakes. I don't think it's an issue of something was going to happen as much as I wanted David to know what was happening. If you follow this prep series, David didn't know at the beginning of my prep I was doing extra cardio. He now knows. So he was asking me, all right, how much extra cardio are you doing? And honestly, it's almost like he sounded relieved when I told him about it because it was one of those that now he can make calculated decisions from here. So he actually bumped my food up today, not out of being in trouble, but instead saying, hey, your body is saying something. We should probably listen to it, and we should probably get you a little more food. So he bumped my food up a little bit. And with that, he also said, I'm going to give you a cheat tomorrow because it's your rest day, and I want you to utilize that on Sunday. We're going to deplete that back out throughout the week. I'm just getting to that point of lean where my body is starting to talk to me a lot. Not mentally am I checking out, but my body's checking in, and it's making me, my body's hungry because it's so lean. And so I fed it, it worked, I still maintain weight, but I think David's idea is let's feed the monster, get settled down, make that push, and it might even allow for next week to do another mock once we get to the end of the week again. But I just feel like I need to be transparent with David because it's not often that I'm the type, you give me a plan, I follow it, and I never get off that plan. This is the one time that I feel like I would be lying to David if I hadn't told him in my check-in that's what happened, even when everything was still perfect, because I feel like I'm the type, if I don't say something and I were to get away with it, next time it happens, I'm not going to get away with it. So I actually feel better about myself because I think we made calculated decisions for the rest of this prep based on what happened last night. So I feel like this week's video is going to be a hodgepodge of random shit. I wanted to touch on this because I talked about it in my post-show video, and I feel like it's worth mentioning. So, along with winning that show, each category was supposed to be offered sponsorship. I don't know, man. I used to do a sport that was very heavily contingent on sponsorships, and I honestly did a lot of recruiting for myself. My dad, I was young, I worked motocross. My dad also helped me with recording videos, getting videos to different teams and companies so that I could have sponsorships, get parts and gear and everything else. back then it was not out of necessity, but it was definitely in a realm of any little bit helped. The more I've done this bodybuilding thing, it's not that I think I am better than thou or that I'm entitled to anything or anything of that nature. I just feel like there's a couple things. I feel like, number one, morally, do I stand with a company that wants me to represent them? Number two, I'm sorry, I'm spitting. Number two, I feel like this sounds conceited, but I don't feel like at this point in my career I should be having to chase somebody in order to get a sponsorship. I can understand there's legwork, but also the legwork is going to be me at the end of the day. I'm doing the legwork right now, and I'm willing to do the legwork if that company morally aligns with me. Winning a show and being told I'm going to get a sponsorship is one thing. Winning a show, me having to contact the promoters, and me having to get a number and chase the sponsor, I'm just not aligned with that. I mean, I talked to the promoter backstage after I got off stage. Said, hey, I didn't see any information on the sponsorship in any other stuff that I won. Said, oh yeah, just shoot me a DM on Monday and I'll give you the info for it. So I shot a DM on Monday when I remembered, and I honestly don't fault the promoters. Like, it's not their fault at all. But he said he would give me the contact information for the company that was to sponsor, I guess, the athlete that won Classic C. It's a supplement company. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. They're a supplement company. And I just feel like if you're going to put your name in a bucket to sponsor an athlete that won a show, I feel like you should be actively trying to do your part to make sure that I'm representing your brand. Or I don't know. It just feels wrong to me that after winning a show, I'm supposed to go find them to do all that. I think there's more for me to give than having to chase somebody. And honestly, this is an expensive hobby. I've said this before on the YouTube channel. I make a good salary. I provide for my family. I can afford to sell the protein. It's not about the protein. It's about helping me get to the next level in this sport and support the bills that come along with competing in this sport. And that I'm not asking for you to give me the world. I'm not even asking for you to necessarily pay for entry. But I do think that it should be a commission-based process. And I just feel like the fact that I'm chasing is just going to be a code, and I get a code and I try to promote their code. And I don't know. There's companies I would do that for because I know there's bigger picture down the road whenever I'm not just the local nobody. This brand, I don't think they can offer that for me. So, I said in that post show that I would make sure that I was aligned with whatever company it was and everything else, and that we had mutual benefit for each other. Yes, I'm showing you my ass because we're going to do this together. Anyways, it seems like a whole lot of chasing, and I don't know that I'm really up for that. So that's where that stands. If anybody remembered that bit of information, I was curious. I guess moral of the story for that one is don't sell yourself short because, like I said, I don't think I'm going to be a big name. I mean, I certainly hope that I can go somewhere and do something in the sport and hopefully help my family along the way. But I don't think I do it by giving my all to a company that gives me breadcrumbs. I would give my all to a company that gave me the best they can offer. Because I certainly am willing to do so. I really am. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Like I said, I don't want to sound conceited or anything about the issue at hand. I think that one's been sitting with me heavy this week because I just don't think, more than anything, I don't think I should have to be the one that's working my butt off trying to chase a company. It just doesn't seem right. I'm going to go down and wait for this last one because I feel like I was rushing my tempo a little bit. And I want to slow it down so I can feel the squeeze more. The whole situation that we're talking about. I talked to a few people. I talked to my dad about it. Because, like I said, when I used to race, it's something that we actively did together was try to get sponsorships and everything. I was good at the sport, and I had good sponsorships. Had some big name energy drinks, gear, parts. I mean, even, depending on the level of race that I did, there were manufacturer rewards for how I placed. And like I said, I don't expect for, especially the first brand that decides to endorse me to pay my bills or anything, but being able to make a commission off of a code that I'm using and cover tan for a show or cover, a night for a room and wherever would certainly be helpful. I would even go as far to say if there was a clothing brand, honestly, getting free clothing would be nice just from the perspective of, I wear the same fucking 4 tank tops, 5 pairs of shorts every week. As everyone now knows from the post show, I wear the same goddamn Vans every flipping day. The only days I haven't worn flipping Vans is the days that I forgot my shoes in my gym bag. So I ended up wearing my work shoes like an idiot. But I don't know. I feel very passionate about, especially if you as a company are going to say, oh yeah, we're going to do this at the show, then do it. I don't know. I still, to me, it feels so wrong that I'm the one chasing somebody when they offered it to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But so, welcome to the posing room. Pretty cool this out. Got good backdrop, amazing lighting, back mirrors, so you can see all your back poses. But yeah, cool room. I used to come here every Sunday, pose with Ray Baker. That's why Kaleb, when he moved to Houston, was my posing coach, because he works with Ray. So it only made sense. I went with somebody that knew the style that I like to learn. Very classic. Yeah, so Kaleb said he was on the way, actually. Come back up here to say hi. Got a funny story to tell y'all. So I'm actually excited for him to get back here so I can tell y'all that story. And then we're going to head to my parents' house. Ironically, doing that pose as you walk in. What's up? What's up, man? How are you? Good, how are you? So, everybody, Kaleb, so really, my posing coach. I haven't seen him since like fucking October because he moved back, and I would have set up today. I just came to help my parents out tomorrow, and then I'm heading back. No, dude. So on show day, Kaleb was like spotting me on stage all day, like, you know, squeeze glue, blah, 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 blah. Then we get to the overall. This shit's funny. We get to the overall, and I like immediately pick up this cue. Kaleb is not fucking talking to me, and I'm like, respectfully, I pay you for posing. He's your actual client. Totally understand. Do not expect one bit. And we get to Avonthai, and I remember Avonthai, and he goes, Alvin, one hand. And I go, oh fuck no, that's my pose. And I just go, ugh. And right after we did that, they switched Homeboy out, and I just thought it was funny as fuck.
Hey, it could be worse though.
You can tell it was just like cortisol drop, like it all. Yeah, it all like.
And also a nice little overall, you know.
I mean, honestly.
Once you hit that, you're like,
but it's weird because it's like, I said this in my last like post show day vlog. I genuinely did not expect to win that show. Never like doubting that I can, or like, I just feel like at this point in my career, it's like I told you, it's just an expensive hobby. It's like I'm just going with the flow, and like I think that's where I'm catching more fire. Is that I'm just like I took the pressure away. I'm fucking competitive. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I want to go fucking lose, but I feel like by any given Saturday, somebody shows up that can be better than you. That's just the fucking way it is. I think that was an example for me that I can show up on a Saturday and be that, you know, and it's like puts a little confidence and allows for the rest of the year to be what I make of it. I feel like so.
Are you planning on doing? Oh yeah, you're doing juniors.
Juniors.
Juniors, okay.
If I like placed well enough in a division at juniors, like if I somehow was second or third on junior stage, I would do universe. But after juniors, I'm done for sure this year. So
no national.
No, I mean, I think if anything, because I still have like 6 pounds on the weight cap, I think if anything, I would honestly wait until next year and go nationals in 27. Like take full rest of the year.
Texas to tournament is substantial.
Yeah. And that's where I feel like juniors is, hey, we're here, hey, we're in good standing. Go see what it looks like on junior national stage, where like it is very competitive, but also it's not like nationals per se. And then take that feedback and just grow it all the way into 27 nationals. I feel like that's a year and a half of just like grinding. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think Dallas nationals is a good spot, but it doesn't need to be your first show.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like,
well, you already did.
I did 23. The first year I was here when it was fucking
I had
900 fucking people. It was south. I remember making center of third call out and being like, fuck yeah, that's halfway through the pack. Like, I remember the first call out was like 14 guys. Like I shit you not, the class C was like, it was like 12 or 14 guys. So it was like, basically if you made second call out, you weren't placing. Like, you know, it was just courtesy at that point. But like literally making that third call out. And then as I'm like turning around to walk off stage and like everybody is still fucking lined up, I was like, shit, all right, cool.
It could be worse. My first national show, I got top of second call outs. And granted, there wasn't that many people in the show because it wasn't nationals, it was USA's.
Which one? Oh, USA's.
2019.
I love USA's though. Pittsburgh is so nice.
So I got 8th in class A, and that was the only division I did. The later shows I did more. But I remember being so beat up about it. I was so beat up. I had the idea that, oh, I'm 21, I'm going to USA for my pro card. And then I stood next to a baby pie green, and I was like, all right, there's levels for this shit.
Oh, I mean, honestly, Saturday kind of felt a little bit like that, where like when we went out for open heavyweight, when Andrew stepped backstage and I saw him in full, like he's draped in like a fucking like sweatshirt, like, but you can tell it's like fucking draping him. And I'm like, that's that fucking dude Kaleb was talking about. I remember because I was messaging David at that point, just sending my check-ins. And I was like, dude, if that was before they posted everything up back there, I was like, if this fucking guy is heavyweight, I'm not pumping for open heavyweight. Like I'm not wasting my fucking breath like, not that I'm like, oh, screw it, you know, but also I'm like, if I only did that out of pure, I'm here, let's get it out of the way, and like get the nerves out of the way before I get off the classic. And I remember I was like, I'm not fucking pumping for open. And then like the pictures you showed me, I'm like, holy shit, like for not pumping and like stepping on stage with him, I was doing like my conditioning was definitely better than his.
Yeah.
His fucking structure is just crazy though.
5'7", 250.
Yeah. I don't know. That's the whole levels to the shit though.
Yeah, 21.
21, and he will go somewhere for sure.
You have that gift that young. Like, what?
Yeah.
You need to do this.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Else.
Well, and I was talking to him backstage, and like, you know, Feral supplements and like just the the sponsorships he already has. It's like he does online coaching, and Chris helps him with that a little bit, but like he's already making money from sponsorships, like as it is. He's not gonna have to work in this industry. Like he's just gonna continue to do what he loves and make money off of it, which is fucking cool. Good for him.
Some of us we have to
have a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
To a degree.
But also, like even me, for example, like yes, I do what I love, and I don't quote unquote have to work, but I also had to work for like 10 years to get to that point.
Yeah.
He's 21 and just kind of, hey, dude, you look crazy. Here's some sponsorships, and now you have a brand.
He's incredibly humble though.
For sure.
Surprisingly. Oh, I saw him walk in. Yeah, he's fucking insane. Okay, so he is as big as he looks in a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
No, but it was one of those backstage talking to him. He's like, he even said, he's like, I didn't want to do the social media thing. He's like, my girlfriend just told me to create one and post something online. And it, like after a couple posts, like I just blew up. But he's like, honestly, he's like, I hate the social media thing. He's like, it's not me. I feel like disingenuous sometimes.
Yeah.
And like when you're talking to him, he seems very soft spoken.
Yeah.
So you can see where it's like,
He
yeah,
really
this isn't your limelight is not speaking in front of the camera. But I mean, honestly, if he fully leans into it and embraces it, he's
awesome.
Yeah. Especially, it's funny too, because like he's with Feral, so the Trent-twins, and it's like, not that they're ignorant, but they are the biggest, like loudest ones in the game, if you ask me.
Yeah.
In a good way, like they're clearly successful at it, and now he's trying to find his own. So
it's cool how you see people like that and controlled insanity.
Yeah.
You notice a lot of young guys.
Yeah.
And I do like that. Young guys are bringing up young guys.
Yeah, for sure. And like it's one of those like they just continue to like back each other and keep the sport alive. Honestly, like pretty cool. So well, I appreciate you stopping back by. We'll I'll hit you up peak week, and I don't know when I'm gonna come up here yet, but figure it out and we can do something.
Yo, officially 2 weeks out right now. So figured I should get on here and sign off for the 3 week out video. We just finished helping my parents move, which I will cover more the intro to week 2 out video, but I just figured get on here and say, I don't even know what content's going to go in this video, but thank y'all for tuning in. I promise the next 2 weeks of this prep will be more interesting. I just made a promise that I was going to give material to y'all. So here's my attempt. Yeah, I'll talk a little bit in the next video about kind of what I did today, how I'm feeling, and what's going on. So I think there's some exciting updates that definitely need to be covered. So more to come. Peace.